Club World Cup ne koso. FIFA a dream pomuno. Now planet kwan obema football atiesi the next phase no so. Na Osha Club World Cup Jumadie no see two different subjects so and Club World Cup ya expanded to this 32 no. Obako aya sporting and abako na aka no aya commercial criteria. So FIFA asema waka kire say these clubs now omo state omo games we nyina no. Their commercial criteria who these clubs have been any almost sporting criteria and near more the association go akwamu amoma ba bedru ene no. FIFA one is trying to tell the world to say football no be ewo nkron ba bia yenya hu omo and that and no so we champion ewo ukromu na say o continent na she say so ne we mudi babesiri but we also have certain things to tell FIFA. Yo Auckland game when the benefit no be enkomo mini ni ye nchirete fo no hunu de ye discuss
yeah
Auckland am presence at the club and buy no when the benefit no say be starting game no players no start take say me it is everywhere what ye WIS stories I share your Ferdinand money or more that tablet akese we animu a ya na show mo ye stories ye fish out on the internet we meet these guys and we adopt them but yo sometimes how about do sa stage no na adoration no a 20 million ntwa then you mean say no ade na ba be koso no a benefiting for kuma bi and now one individual bi asin ekuo no akasa organize. Look at this squad obi oda TV so wo hwe ni bia da yeso and wa achieve no but what about the diason of the FIFA no ankasa as an organization? Are they achieving what they want to achieve in terms of commercial sources with these guys on presence of state? Open football could do baby. But if you don't buy your club for one, what is their commercial weight? What do they bring on board? Club World Cup year boy, what do they bring on board? A dear the pan on the baby. Are they leaving us with memories? Architectural football, technical quality, what do they bring on board? Michael Oli said the car said, oh, no.
Yeah, no. Also, don't feel bad more.
I don't feel bad too. I said, "Buy Sean Bet 20 no more mama be." Because it will send a very strong signal to FIFA. You sorry how much two measure ball. You sorry how much 130 mira measure ball be can be chat for. Na Nkrofi e control kra no to a no should buy in place no. Hey, fancy pa na me ne wa it be dem twa no. You see the mama and rejoice in merrymaking instead say omo ba be ball. Abba buying for prepared yaba. You can tell me one thing, say and your size in the buying, and I will agree with you. But omo ye adia be mama a fight here na. She goes to the net now. She goes to no areas they are not well structured, they are not well organized. I mean FIFA sikani brebe no. Where the any say pebo FIFA and this is an off-season competition. I'm Champions League or Europe. I'm about domestic season. I'm bread. It is a more competition here. It should serve as a preseason, a rehearsed preseason. They come outside and prepare kakra. No, they be facing this. Now they are exerting more energy, but literally non-competitive. Auckland for we. Kotokore Sean Bedio. Kotokore has been Auckland for Bedio. Timmy that TV. One hour story no akra metifie na or koposi or ex was say akwa is auto ande or warehouse bi o hye niam keep ano o hye niam warehouse o twi yi forklift wa yeah
to me 101
what is this FIFA? You want to get money for these clubs, we understand, but and so any that game no dey bind deserve so on be win e share mo be to aso yaw. I mean we should be serious now. In Miami ne Ali game no you be and me catch say we Ali for any da ho a so mutimi share Miami for be two first half no be kill almost second half me kan
yes
but after game no imagine try me say your experience, your quality and your platform will be a dinner here also. Ali squad we meant me and Francis Suarez mo yaw I mean one serious
on say ono no di hin wa Africa no o call war stage no say
nkokrafo no mu nye ho na nkokrafo mu yi Messi mu die And I know Messi video because I'm here. Me Messi number can friends catch say bra. You na return no abre. But they played well. I'm nearly for the boy 0-0. 0-0. So the other imagine me say, okay, so in terms of this game standardization, you can say you can be a champion in your own eyes, but over the next step now, then you might quite different amount. Inter Miami, this age group way more. And they drew 0-0. Ali anyade yaw. Me mama si mama so. Ali anyade. Ade no mo de ye sound dance. Omo de ye mezembe. Ade ye white dad or continent we say so. Ade ye young Africans. Ade na Ali ye no buying quality after quality. Omo confirm. This guy from Borussia Dortmund they buy make Anthony Modest brought the guy from Borussia Dortmund straight. So this is an African champion, dominant African force. You born European market. Now I shake you another player ba. I must call Brighton. Kofa down for and I'm saying they so and if you know they've been playing with quality players on feature man on national sites. Aliu die ofri hefa.
Mali.
On a chichire captain ni one a chichire bie. Both 6 the Mali national team, you know. And if we are talking about midfielders or continent to Eswa, if we are talking about midfielders or continent to Eswa, check through the Mali squad. Now, Liu Dion Ball Ali, Esabe start one national team. Elsha now we goalkeeper no. Mama Shaw, your best friend. Now mo Bora continental stage, you know, so now mo to Messi more for Muntimin Turika yaw. Now mama game na day 1-1. The one who benefits and then make catch no. Hey David Beckham. And come on no di no say. I am super proud. I am this because he's a businessman. Or no said when in a club World Cup ever never feature on the stadium like Bobi if all things were put together. Say club World Cup about 5 teams, 4 teams, 6 teams, you know, in Miami. No, you come see me. So the guy, the owner is proud. In that case, and when the benefit, you know. And no more. Now yes, so I TV. You subscribe from millions of miles away. I person should be on YouTube. Na boy na mo de maye. Uti TV no na bo utribunto. Utonko. No, yeah. Then there's this game PSG Atletico Madrid. On somewhere Luis Enrique interview Chelsea. Na person me tia say the inter man fa djuma na ma no. Na ontimi nka brofo.
No ka English. So say enkomo ne report a free or more meeting mobile after just one meeting or presenting a PowerPoint in your money BPH say on obeying your control and that control no Paris Saint-Germain de mano because one why san ka be benching Mbappe no control on period no yeah control say be a team no squad no me mpewe enye de ode ba be shemani so me pese me bench we those times one wa be benching Mbappe managers from about Paris Saint-Germain ko ni nyina no forget Ebia Mbappe sporting level. But manager and I said ball am ekuboy. I also start to free bench. And I saw bar over 60 minutes. Okay, no any free money na a problem. And some of the Barca say Real Madrid.
So no one has control of Chelsea.
No.
But no, we should be real because what the audience Simeone.
Run to me 101.3.
Simeone is a young coach. He's not a rookie. He's not just coming up. And if you perceive a Kanye Kansiswayao, Simeone bought Champions League final, Luis Enrique. Or born in 2014, Luis Enrique born the first Champions League final 2015. Simeone project we say no, we recycle. We've all understood the fact say, I can't be a crabby so yeah the so. The baby crabby no, I about general free 2 no Spain in term. Now about outside Spain, what me about punch harder. Simeone Juma but talk about project in terms of impact. I mean short termism. Project are NCBI per se who impact CCA. That's what the guy is doing in Paris. Oba in face any impact on your visible. Individually impact no structurally. The positional planning here Juma omo 9 hwan oni ho Fabian Ruiz beko akoshe ho omo wingers no you don't have natural wingers omo da ho by default your kiki game now quickly omo be positional planning excellent and that Luis Enrique LPG this is systematic. OG Champions League we says akwai squad ya wajidu say here number 9 for we came to tell people say we know see members so no but there's not been any addition. And he played against one of the best defensive ideas in the game currently.
Even without Dembele.
Or the 4 goals good in net. No, me, I wouldn't want to blame Simeone saying, I dear Simeone, so you want to team only Griezmann in friend more. Me dear, maybe a young coach you. I keep telling these guys to say, if you're not giving me today, the club will be asking me questions. You should be giving me every day. Oh yeah, what we are. You step aside near the legend amount. If you are here, you are here. Simeone, Griezmann away. Two, artistically, style of play Bernard Diego Simeone obo defensive idea. Meaning say most of the goals, obo on the counter meboa. America do say na aka our Griezmann in emu. For France and then for Atletico Madrid, America say na aka. Russia 2018, Giroud, Griezmann and then Mbappe. Now it's so komu guachiro bu na mu. Omunya ball na quickly near to anymore. American kwa yan coach ball near your free net.
101.3.
But Griezmann is not running anymore. He can't defend. He can't add a lot. Somebody has to start the game alongside Julian Alvarez. Not Griezmann here, not to say. Oh boy. But the energy demands na ya know Simeone game and then game I'm share against PSG. Opani, I will not shy away from this fact. Griezmann is done. Especially going for 90 minutes,
Yeah, even time on my some best and then a contract akasa.
Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't heard that story.
No, oh, it's my waha.
Oh, great.
Bimoso yen jana man.
Oh, your stories be bredo do ya. Yes, I represent. Who do over fire?
A busy yen jana man and call members living so see a man and Trano man is still.
About
factor US.
Americans and I got mood defending and not Bob beating the answer, Mr. Griezmann. First, I call. Simeone should be very critical here. Other than that, team said, look, a defensive idea conceding 4 or just 4 Barca homeboa. It's attacking teams in a person shower. Speed and athleticism, they are very much explosive. Simeone under Griezmann the enemy. Yo, imagine say we be our nimrika 2 no ha abeka Julian Alvarez on our nim go share. The Jai Obano, Guilherme Simeone mo, Rodrigo de Paul mo, Palacios mo, Jomugu Finfion. Na ko be can Alvarez on. Would be crowd on your clinical finish at Alvarez. Be like Openda, Jonathan David. Bring somebody like that profile. No make compliment on about Griezmann is lacking pace. But me move on. I mean, and again, no Bocane, Benfica, because Chelsea.
Rush money and 0-0.
Yeah.
Estevan also be a canal.
Estevan no. And I want my story about one person be shift home. Oh, yes, story none of the panel. Man, I could jarry. Me tell you, man, oh, hold on, I'm show TV and I'm show me the money to show. Say, now you're weird, just you're weird. I'm say share. To what it take time. We have talent, and then we have application of talents. Stories I need your production. You need any buy air back home. Yeah, production I need didn't come out them. I wish thank you the science I'm not brought here for because you was uncle for me a good but as soon as the camera is switched on you, as soon as the mic is on you, young quote me at the production about 10 film. As soon as one can crash start is a flow. This is purely talented player, no doubt about that. But let's go to the second box. Second box on the say. Second box on the say talent in your media drum no baby okwa kusina kan no obetimi dia free ha akọ per the demands now wo opani what wo twa ni se no can he match that baba betimi am the Chelsea responsibility na good about so otwe ohye or dribble or buff free kick or yes skills Brazilian player no doubt about this importation but more important we no per the ideologies of Maresca, per the demands of Chelsea for including you and your Mogufi, no. Can this guy fit into the setup?
Yeah.
But I'll start something. From 2010, and then we are saying who said Brazil for your name a be or baby to be senima. It will be from 2010, you be doing come up crab in my so 2010, name 2011. Wama 12 wama 13 name unity baby o call no unim e faithful unim okobasa I'll talk about that project baby a wo call no so obekwa akofifi do odua okuafo no to ne niam no gu ye no ka chen se nyane nyina na be fifi baby a ade ne beto no e be determine a lot about how be fifi Neymar koto Barcelona but I will tell you one thing go through this list from Neymar buy na chi no ya ba benya Rafinha Yenya Rodrigo Lease. She will be a call first, I'll tell you something about that. Lease to Barca. Yebenya Rodrigo, Yebenya Vinicius concurrent man san over top. And I recently, Yenya Gabriel Jesus, Man City. And will be pay for me. Now go through list. Okay, Gabigol. Or call Inter Milan.
Yeah, Gabriel.
Another list, Paulo Ganso. Okay, Paulo Ganso.
Yes.
Victor Roque Badanse, Enrique Ho, Malcolm ko Barcelona. Okay, Malcolm B. Or Jobo Petri
for Roman for supporters no ko train airport. How much you Musuliano?
Or Russia.
No back bass and a bass of what's the best call Russia about
Martinelli every Ituano in Brazil joining Arsenal 2019. Yet Arsenal for to be feeling say on you ready to start for Arsenal or joining in 2019 to 2025. How many years in it? Yet Arsenal for to be Martinelli. We have divided opinions and reactions. Yeah, now the Cunha account, now the Anthony Moaso. So Anthony Koayas, a substandard club recently. And about Manchester and a fumble here, and a Cobetis and an elbow. Patriotic pattern of movement, and I say Cunha or Kohefa first, or Atletico Madrid, want to be a survivor on about Wolves, and about Bonnier, and about Manchester, and a man for skirmishes. Now people very skeptical about this whole move. Say I can't be finance over because Charlotte come out Manchester, big club, big demands, big responsibilities. Now a ball here for Wolves. But what you say? Anthony Boa yes or Bob Betis went to me more Manchester. Malcolm went to me more Barca. Check the deals. Gabigol Inter Milan, vroom, or call back, or soccer ball, or more Champions League yepa. That man for Gracia and Fanimra Europe. Paulo Ganso came to Sevilla at the time, and not Sevilla, champions of the Europa League title. Went to me and fit into the squad. What I am trying to put across and say, and you may be more survivor number 1 year. The project phase in a I do have big boys in the dressing room. At that resource, Uncle, you do at the moment, my camera down. Name about two Suarez and Messi in the final third. Na Chipe, no Rakitic or Xavi or Iniesta or Busquets. And to not crown better shared that the responsibility and say you found on an abatiso. So as vow to trust, top move. But by virtue of these examples and precedences, can you say Chelsea squad we bet me the succeeding environment at the amount as vow. My rest can bet me create that winning mentality around this boy.
You know na juma.
You know na juma. You Mares cano na juma. What boasem ni e Mares cano na juma. And some big boys in the dressing room. You majuma.
Because what ball Brazil ball. Conme ball a Libertadores, Copa Libertadores. That is their Champions League near the but. He was yet to play against team of Free Europe. And on the first game against FC Porto. A German of the match. So they be Naka.
I come more.
Yeah.
I come more. And rely on the coach, But so Busame send a talent to the end me Brazil for no. I did back up me because if Sona banana skills or none of that. Then bomb pie waiting for your chance. 2040 ever World Cup no. Sana Jesus we paint our coin be home street be home. It doesn't mean say no you're ready, no you're ready. But the fortune to bring the guy up on and not you're ready. But talent wise he was super ready. Brazil for the brain no musu so by Europe ba onim say Neymar crowd ba Madrid justify some time ago no say back. It's about talent there yaw. Me say me no na wo ho. Estival. Na to say adwuma ye no sports yi. Only say what boys in the brew communities, or your foreign presentations, a crumb of when you had the chow. But for no better, won't me really light in the cameras and good. So, yeah, you see some very different reaction. I dear man, a buono, a walk. Wow, Baba Tono. When I bet me, I just say, yeah, you say, Fafaha is it that is left with Maresca and then this boy. Now, okay, same being in a man, me tumbo as a church, more has no. As my can say, ma dueke munyina baby ye dia ma dueke afam wo dia ba beduru sese no eseva na famu a ebia ko ntumi mo Chelsea bi ma se bo na true bo ko do bia se kanwi ba ko krenka ma dueke pressure mo de na famu no se bi na mo de boy Brazil for no survive you now yo haven't you taken notice of that Brazil for no more survive under pressure you give them freedom to operate. It was just a chance to move John Pedimano. Savino no Girona no more. Obama City or just another player. Play for big club, you're different from playing for a smaller club. Now you move back upward. The early stage, you know what they demand it all together. So keep calm for really honest vow. I am not speaking with respect to the talent, but the adaptability. What on come said, my man come and stop. Jose Mourinho, when you're very careful with the signings and where you're offering about you know. League now a course last year no. Okay, Sane Turkish FNU issues. Or the Turkish security in your issues. At some point, on the fans in your issues. Because on the fans also who say at say
monkeys.
You become my wow, they actually know or can't be. You have another season. What will make you very much successful or taking the say become market no it's me a year recruitment a bit me about now what come market no now what journey or competitors in Galatasaray. Look at their transfers. Look at recruitment players are back catch Leroy signing also money na wie o simen en common no o motete chire o munyo mbemo o simen mbabo na konya de ama no ho. So yo all these conversations no de ama ye hunu the clear picture from taking in say Gala will be stronger this time. Ntijena Joe say ye. Yo, we are sure say next Joe say betimi de santo kwani nyina ba. E wa bra yen fa blame no ma Joe say na mu say ono na ontumi ma at the top level no biu. Or accepting on peba bi nkotena boko. Se bia se venga juma no ba akoka FIFA technical committee no anu akoka. Se bi nso be national team football no akọ. But if it has to be another season of fights, little bouts with against referees and all that, Jose side and hoko side no dia, then gradually we will be writing Jose just out of the game. Uncle market. Currently, who's the signings in the Hawaii or
John Duran at the Naba?
Hey,
yeah, so nya saying a bay to say Malik do bibbed me up Ivan Gisan, ne these guys are so and a song you mean so dear.
Now, it's Joseph quarter back, you know.
Say wait,
probable, so
I say type locks never taken in idea, but says we nya. Or more requesting or more penny because for now, I can say, son they need difficult. And John Duran should need difficult, but you're beyond or more rich.
Money here in here for.
To say, son you mean?
Yeah,
told them 30 million.
Okay, so
Fanabaka one bad Diama Gala Ebia Fanabachi. Yes, want to mean to our catch was a son the omet on the text.
Yeah,
John Duran. Now we are no free Aston Villa.
Bad thing.
Saudi so free. Saudi be now turner. Just imagine amount also to answer.
Wow. But yo, in my opinion, it's a squad where Jose and your squad where a bit to fighting. I want to see the depth of it. Minimum depth on where just the status if problems on the but Anguissa is a solid midfielder by the standard of European football. Or Babashov for the Bachimwa 80-84 now a more free game no more corner of which maybe do a so yeah. One of them Anguissa is so good. Zambo Anguissa is so good. The impact for Cameroon or for Mame, in my opinion. Born out bought for Naples, you know. And you be bought the Cameroon, but he is a very good player. So Jose Nyano, ever chef in the batch, say alongside Fred, Fifio, the three back in the bit Juma Kawaka, especially with August, I didn't that new pay no, and my Kaloka want to because at this point, Nya Kaloka could and Imbachi Bebresa. You give him a static role, I will show no one you're the best out of the defensive ideas. So, but Jose has to really raise the standard in our take. Other than that, yeah, or say next year or and Joseph so says a man and a break. So are we away? So says a man, then a new break. I really want Joseph to succeed because on a purple no and Tamuni wow. Make us a Tamuni what based on what they've done, but recensing common a meaning would you know. Once a pep I recycle or Man City no as a person back or Champions League no. Look at this squad. But Joseph at top level on free ho. On your home take you no more. On my next story, no, João Felix. The story, yeah, me
Felix more than a day.
Oh, say football. You can't say Johnny and Crawford be NTS. Football, Johnny Pa.
Because okay, more now so feel say my blame me Diego Simeone so no Neymar boy no. a boy yes because obia fan say or a defensive coach and so a defensive coach adentina Suarez mu nyina abekọ akọ akoji league adentina Grace mu nyina abewo ahye goals obeba Barcelona ontime mo obekọ back to Atletico obe start say oboshe until recent me fancy days ya na bia no man shedan ko so ontime blame Simeone P.
The concept of versatility is good in football, but unfortunately it is a major killer of dreams. I can say when you have ultimate ball ha, player with ultimate ball we, player with ultimate ball ha, that concept, you know, it is one of the best things to get in football, but at the same time, and unfortunately, it is the major killer of dreams. Also, and someone focus on say, oh, yenya 8.5 midfielders, so what bisa, or 8.5. Joao Felix in the profile, no, gone are the days are now one of the most important profiles in the game. Joao Felix. So Piero Alessandro Del Piero more time no. Quite very, very important. Ko pair with Raula, quite very, very important. Second striker position, no. That's why I want set 10. That's why I want to second striker. No, me very important, but I'm a free game, no. Unless unya coach here, or bebo, I'm gonna see with you. Now you munko echo. And you munko echo. On say Joao Felix, idea to be to Kai Havertz, what position be? Oh, what position be you?
Midfielder, winger, attacker.
Versatility is one of the greatest weapons in football, but unfortunately, the killer of dreams. Because the modern day coaches don't rely on specialty and specialists. Obo 6 am a pel, Obo 8 am a pel, Obo 9 am a pel, Obo 11 am a pel, Obo 7 am a pel. Due to positional play. It took you want to say me boha, you fade off before you realize, you know, net team na share na unko baby a position no. Yo, Joao Felix, Obebre. The same situation be the to Sergio Roberto no. Obo two na obo me field na obo say. Baby obo. So club no what you become very important, but obi aba you become the waste.
Run to me. 101.
And you don't want to be at most of the players. At most of the players. Okay, Adriano Bino for Brazil. No Bobo de ma Barcelona. O team ko bon 9, o team bo 8, o team bo central defense, o team bo latras. Obi aba ye be shape worship esinche because on your specialist, o dey friend hybrid. Ne bi na say no. The rigid orthodox or traditional 84 na ko. And as I say, Yankopo Ayadom, fellas, more than a hybrid 84 no so neighbor. Your football say funny pa. Because traditional fullback in the court, Gary never more type on Abelo amo, control mo, oh, ya pass among common, you ever join him later. Sanko for no court, your call become minia, your Barba back. And I'm not trained to more back, Sally. The last 3 attackers trained to come home. Obo Okoda, Daniel Oko, Marcelo Oko. All of them are caught, but fullbacks and Gary Neville more obedri halfway like one and watch no because Untmin Tranko Bim he lacks the offensive skills to add a lot to the game in the final third. One beside can you Manchester for question no he belonged to the traditionals and Obabe P a time. And I'm saying no when said the traditional number 84 no so call. I just need to remind you on this big platform that Yaya Toure type. Musa Dembele, Blaise Matuidi, Musa Sissoko, Pogba, the box to box, the rigid traditional 8 and now you the hybrid, you can say 8.5 for now. It be the Fabian Ruiz mo, it be a Rodri mo, it be a Pedri mo, it be a Jude Bellingham, Vitinha. These guys you know are excellent athleticism in terms of the game, or more open player. But technically, almost also add a lot to the final third.
Joao Felix is a lazy player, period. Kai Havertz's work rate makes him almost indispensable to his team.
So now me bubo 84 no McAllister mo nyina I'll be back to that message no. McAllister mo they all fall in that bracket. Or a natural 8 but the ultimate can ho as a 10 kakra nti no one hwe dey ya na ko change ni rule na manako akobo 10. These guys are typical 8. They are called the hybrid. Omunye the rigid Arturo Vidal Marquinhos, ya Arturo mo 8 no bunu ya no de ball na be snako. These boys no flair. omo flair na eba ne sa no a na epian krofo bi suko. Who told you João Felix is a lazy player?
So
Daniel Mo position so boss say.
So you fan say 10.
Also say you fan say. Me busa Salah oba cancel ball right wing.
Yes.
Me busa wanu si me busa Vinicius abeka me busa busa abeka. Ka have it boss say João Felix boss say Daniel Mo boss say. Saka da na okotoko no boss say. Understand player profiling, know how it works. He's not a lazy player. First, you know, a coach is be country say, and every player has to run on the field. How many times na Busquets also run here? How many times also Pirlo or run it? How many times do you see them running? Or you're lazy. You think Pirlo is lazy, Busquets is lazy, Pjanic is lazy because on your Gattuso Bunia, on your Turo video, no. We have players on the field, they don't run. They read the game for the other players. João Felix didn't give Chelsea what they needed and what they wanted from the player.
Milan swear.
AC Milan no. That is why me say Ubehu omo the best out of them and the project has to respect him.
Okay.
Omo type no. The project not respecting one. They are out of the game.
Yes, I was say coach now and say manager and yes say the system and I say be a theme of play no. Or yama afitio.
We know as a fitting. Time be pa na wiase hu kai have it. Every the say program na tie for na shamo ntrom time na wiase hu no. Wiase hu na the time coach bi nya the best out of his speed. Not that 20 more. Who was that? I think Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel. Or that 2 anymore because Kai no was speed as an element part of his game. American game room. And I took and say, no, me 9-4 way there. Me ma ko we be we 9 fa ho a obetimi ahye because I also finish it. And I call Ateta the number 8. 2 coaches who how be use no. Yeah, I hope you understand.
Me too, pa.
Ateta you can have it as 8. Tuchel you know as false 9. Obeko coach for you as winger.
Nonsense na say you say Ateta ball harvest as a 9. I no prayer no mo chere wo no.
Because he can offer all that. So the coach no be use no according to pray the ohia. Name to get the best and the full strength out of this guy. And yet you hear free the home momentarily. The project has to fit him. And I said they're not done no RB lives econo. You're bomano. But the told be about say man for Christ say you friend for Femin call Yanka. You friend for Femin call. Who are you to compare Femin and then Daniomo? You can't RB lives econ come. But here no you who a specialist profile here. As a Bojana striker nachi, as a Bojana defenders and him. As a 10, as a second striker. João Felix. Person the best out of him. The project has to suit him. It been a 2 Coutinho or Basano.
Run to me.
It been a 2 Coutinho or Basano.
Okay.
Coutinho position you say. Hazard position you say. This guy so many position. The project has to suit him. And I said the Liverpool suit Coutinho. I said Chelsea suit Hazard you know. But okase okọ na ommo suit Ronaldo Benzema mu e wani mu Hazard do ha jabo no fam omo a na no ho kire no.
Okay, so omo no pay ball no kita more.
Bra,
aso no na final product ni nyina mfi no ho.
Yes.
Say into say we no ba no ko Palmer bi wo Chelsea wa. Ontimi mo se do mo peso. Ebe pai. Okay, Messi button Coutinho lakoto Benkuma Franso te say left wing. So Katina. Also Katina to me born a shot.
I saw him born a shot. That made him. That is why Barca brought him.
But first so Katina pass ma Messi.
Bo the boy in my first half. Boss out twice. Bo. But a Liverpool no. Onya kati we are. I mean the junction crowd to no. But Barca no me do junction no so no. Let's see man so be junction also. One has to be and look, there are 3 different phases of the game. From goalkeeper no. What about we do center circle? And there will be a kind of finishing zone, attack or no. Yeah. Say about ball no message national drop in Finfi. How the ball be no.
We quite so offer crowd.
You do attack here. Cruz or Madrid no not be jump Finfi no kwaje ball na free Rudiger no no dey ba. Rudiger na piano no. Piano no. You don't need to limit him. Allow him to function as he thinks. It took on your sankrofunu 2 team one. Charlie, back over country, back over sacrifice them, back over father.